To sign up, choose the language, read terms and conditions, privacy policy, by clicking on the green links. Then put the check mark in the case of acceptance, and press Next. The device will try to geolocate you. If it fails, you will see a screen that will ask you to select the country you are at the moment. You must verify that the system clock is properly configured. To run the app properly, all permissions required during registration must be assigned. This screen asks if I am registering to complete the specific registration of one of our partners requesting additional registration data. These partners are present in the list shown. In the standard case, you just need to press Next and eventually you will be able to subscribe to the services of these partners later. Then choose the email. Generally, when typing the first 2 characters, if you have given the appropriate permissions, the app suggests some possible choices made from phone memory. Just select one of these, or type the data. Choose the nickname that identifies you on Mobisign services. Choose whether to associate, as an alternate identifier, your phone number possibly linked to the mobile device where you are performing the procedure, or, if you prefer, you will be issued a virtual number. Press Next. Your account summary information appears. The nickname will always be on the main screen once the registration procedure is finished. Your virtual or real number will be on the settings, under the account entry, that can be reached by the wheel button in the main view. Press Next. If your device has a fingerprint reader, you can choose whether to use it or use a PIN. If we choose to use the fingerprint, we should not change the display unlock method we normally use, and if we introduce new fingerprints on the device, after installing Mobisign, the application will consider the device compromised for security reasons and will not work properly. If you do this, simply switch from fingerprint to PIN, make changes, and then, if you want, go back to using your fingerprint. All this using the settings option, as shown in the fingerprint PIN tutorial. We choose the fingerprint, soon after we see the PIN case. Press the fingerprint button. We are asked to place the finger on the sensor. Just do it and at this point you are enabled to perform login, dispositions and digital document signature. To make payments, you will need to continue by pressing the Enable Payments button at the bottom right. But first let's go back and see what happens if a PIN is chosen instead of the fingerprint. The interface asks to choose a PIN, do it carefully and don't forget it because you will be the only one that know it. Type it. Press Yes and type it again for confirmation. Press Yes. By shaking the device, you can receive pop-ups, even if there are no push notifications, but we recommend that you enable them. To test the shake mode, shake the device and you will receive a message. We can now enable credit card payments. You can click on the link that appears on the display or copy it on a PC. Click on the display. Now read the terms and agree. Choose the country where your card was issued. The card type. Name and surname as they are written on the card. The first 8 card digits. And the expiration date. Then press Continue. Since we have inserted the first card data on the smartphone tablet where Mobisign is installed, click on the QR code. Otherwise open Mobisign app and scan the QR code shown on another device. The Mobisign interface appears asking for the remaining card data. If it does not, shake the device or activate push notifications for the Mobisign app. Enter the remaining card digits, starting from the 9th and press Yes. Type CVV, 3 or 4 digits, usually on the back of the card. Then press Yes. A mnemonic card alias, equals to the last digits of the card itself, is pre-assigned. You can change it at this time if you prefer. Press OK. You can choose whether to associate the card as the reference card for a profile. The default profile is Me. Select Me, and press OK. The message informs you that 2 cents of euros will be frozen to check the validity of your card. They will be released immediately. In essence, it doesn't cost nothing. In this case, the procedure continues on your bank's web page, because the credit card is secured by 3D Secure, an additional password for e-commerce purchases you have chosen or received each time differently in the way your bank has indicated it, such as an SMS or a key. With Mobisign, just use this additional password only once in this phase. Then, for payments, you will only need just the fingerprint or Mobisign PIN that you have chosen earlier. Enter the additional password and wait for the positive result. We refer to another tutorial for completing profile information. They are useful in cases where you need an invoice, or you need to provide shipping data, or you want to have digital identity services. Let's go back and see what happens when your card is not protected by the additional 3D Secure password. In this case, we have introduced the data of a Visa. The Mobisign interface that requires the PIN or fingerprint appears. In this case, the fingerprint. You must press Yes, and when prompted, put your finger on the device sensor. The procedure ends successfully also in this case.